Welcome to another edition of Taking a Closer Look at the News. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the button below and then also comment and share and give us a thumbs up. Okay, let's get going. In this edition, we are looking at Bola Tinubu's physical fitness for the presidency. And we want to understand whether he's fit to take on this really rigorous job. Now, there's been a lot of news lately about his fitness in light of his trip to London, his medical trip to London. And there's been videos out there that show that he's not fit, he's sick. One video in particular showed his hands shaking while addressing a group, and people are suggesting that perhaps that he has a Parkinson's disease, and we hope not. We wish him very well. But the videos we are seeing suggest that all is not well with him in terms of health. And there's another video trending, and that video we decided not to talk about it, the show, out of respect. But the videos are suggesting that he's not well. He ought to attend to his health and leave the presidency and attend to his health, because Nigerians have been through this in the past with Yeradua. We all remember Yeradua. President Yeradua was sick and was taken out of the country, specifically to Saudi Arabia, where he was hospitalized for weeks. And during this time, Nigerians were in the dark. There was hardly any transparency. And his handlers will provide misleading information, and they will say, oh, he's feeling well and he's coming back to office in the next few days. They will send pre-recorded videotapes that will suggest that he's well and so forth. In the meantime, he was very sick. Even his vice president, Dr. Goodluck Jonathan, was not aware of his exact health condition, and he did not visit him. In Saudi Arabia. His cabinet ministers couldn't see him. And the country was in disarray during those weeks he was in Saudi Arabia. So we've seen it. We've had presidents who take weeks and weeks at a time to seek medical attention overseas, leaving the country in the hands of the vice president. There is a reason why Nigerians vote a president, and that's for the president to lead the country. Now, we understand presidents are humans, that they will get sick, and at such times they will seek to address their health, and that's perfectly all right, but not frequently. And that's why it's important for anyone who seeks the presidency to be healthy, because the presidency is a difficult job. Now, Bola Tinubu himself has responded, and in one instance, he said that he's not applying to be a sprinter, that he's applying for the presidency of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but not a sprinter. And then on another occasion, he said that, and I quote, "I'm applying for a brain intelligent thinking job and not for a bricklaying job or a grave digger job," unquote. Now, he's suggesting that the presidency is all about mental abilities and intellectual acumen and so forth. Yes, I agree, but there's a physical aspect to it. Now, don't forget, Nigeria is the most populous country in Africa with a myriad of problems. A myriad of problems. We have social problems, we have political problems, we have economic problems, we have crime and insecurity, and the list goes on. So whoever is president has a lot on his plate. We have 36 states, and the president has to travel. The president has to meet governors, he has to meet traditional rulers. The president has to commission this project or that project. He has to, meet with his cabinet and meet with diplomats and heads of states. The president has to travel overseas. As a matter of fact, the bricklayer has a better job than the president, because the bricklayer lays his brick and goes home. The president is always on the road. The president is always interacting and always solving problems, intractable problems of the country. So it is a physical job, and to say it's not a physical job is a mischaracterization of the presidency, and it's a misunderstanding of what's involved, of the responsibilities of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Once again, this is the country with the biggest economy. And you don't have a president who is sickly and not in the country handling the biggest economy. And that's why it's important for our leaders to be transparent and to be transparent with Nigerians about their health. Now, in other countries, in the United States, for example, the president's health is public knowledge, is in the public domain. If the president has surgery, Americans know why and for what reason. And they have all the information they need as a matter of public accountability. We don't have that in Nigeria, and that's the challenge we have with our leadership. And that's why it's important for Bola Tinubu to seek to address his health and let those who are able, physically able, to handle the position. And it's important to look at the interest of the country, to put the interest of the country above personal interest. This is critical because we are talking about the lives of 200 million plus. And oftentimes we have politicians say they are healthy, they are capable of handling, the rigors of the office, and when they get into the office, it's a different story. And we can't afford this in this age of competition, in this climate of knowledge economy, in this environment in this global environment where countries is a rat race essentially. And so when Bola Tinubu says he's healthy, the videos and the pictures we see contradict that claim. And that's why it's important for Nigerians to take note and for him to be transparent, but more importantly, to put the interest of the country above his and seek proper medical attention. Now, we wish him well, of course. We want him to get well. But in the interest of the country, it's important for somebody who is healthy to lead the country. All right, so let us know what you think about this. Put your comments in the comment section, and again, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video widely.